Wisdom of Nature Meditation. With this meditation, I want you to look at the beautiful scenes of nature that we will have going across the screen. And I really want you to just focus on that for a while. So you can close your eyes when you are ready. But we're going to move right into that meditation. So just be focused with what's on the screen, what's happening in this very moment. Be present with the water and the leaves and the trees and the birds, the rocks, the gravel, the ground. See the movement of the water. You see the path of least resistance that the water is taking, moving over the rocks and the leaves and the twigs. Can you see how the trees have grown and the grass has grown over different parts of this landscape? Just focus on any part of this, whichever one you are drawn to, whatever part of this image has caught your attention. And while you're focusing on that, I would like you to slow your breathing just a little and allow that breathing to match the rhythm of whatever part of the scenery you are drawn to, so that you are breathing in that healing energy. You are resonating with that energy. Your breath is harmonizing with the movement and the energy of nature, of the trees, the leaves of the grass, of the water, of the flow of the water over the rocks, the sway of the trees and of the leaves. I want you to imagine the sounds of nature. What could it be? Could there be birds there, some insects, water, the sound of the water moving, the sound of the rustling of the leaves? Allow yourself to become one with it. Allow your rhythm of your breath to become one with this image and the movement that you see on your screen. Feel yourself internalizing it. Now, when this image has imprinted on your mind, when you can feel and recognize that which resonates with you, when you can see it in your mind's eye, and stay focused on that. You may gently close your eyes if you wish. Let's take just a little bit just to sit and bask in the quiet and the beauty and the peace and the majesty of nature. As we are sitting quietly in this present and perfect moment, if your mind started to wander at all, that's okay. Take yourself back to focus on that image of nature that has been imprinted on your mind. If you need be, open your eyes so that you can see what resonated with you. moment, we are grateful for the wisdom of nature. We are thankful for the opportunity to be mindful in this present and perfect moment. In this moment, we can recognize in nature our own courage, our own strength, the strength that we get from water. We recognize the principle of non-resistance. That is a characteristic of water. We recognize the ability to be still, which is a characteristic of those tall, beautiful trees. We can recognize the characteristic of flexibility that we see in the branches and in the movement of the leaves and the grass, in the way they sway and the way they grow. We recognize the characteristic of just being. Because the trees don't worry about doing anything or being anything but a tree. Grass just grows. Leaves just sway. They're not struggling with that, having to exert any extra effort. They're just being. They're recognizing the fullness of who and what they are. So an example for you to recognize the fullness of who you are. Recognizing the vibrancy of life with all the greenery that we see. Recognizing the constant movement and frequency and vibration of life that we get from the constant flow of water. There is so much wisdom to be gleaned in nature. When we take moments like this to just be still and be one with all there is, we can receive so much. We can learn so much. We can heal so much. There's so much that can be incorporated into who we are and how we move through this world, because nature reminds us of our true selves. We see the beauty, the shadows, of the way the water and the leaves and the trees are moving. If you see any animals or birds or insects moving across the screen, and the harmony that is created by each of their existence in this thing we call nature. It's the harmony of life that we enjoy, that we are a part of. It's the oneness and allness and the alignment that we have with nature. That allows us to grow and to heal and to acknowledge our place in this world. The wisdom of nature gives us this and so much more. It heals us mentally, it heals us emotionally, it heals us physically, allowing us to be the best expression of ourselves, allowing us to be the best expression of spirit. Not of anybody else. Not in spite of anybody else. Not in spite of anybody's judgments or thoughts or actions. Just being the best expression of ourselves is more than enough. Because it's part of nature, part of this universe, part of the allness and oneness of spirit. Recognizing the truth of who we are, we can mindfully sit in the present and perfect moment of nature and see truth. And seek truth for ourselves. allows us to see past the illusions of life. And when we can see through the difficulty and the challenges that we face, we can see the next right step. And we can peacefully, joyously, and with courage move into that step and say, yes, I accept the truth of who I am. Yes, I accept the grandeur of who I am. Yes, I accept that I am loved, that I am abundance, that I am life, and that it is my responsibility and opportunity to step into that and no one else's. No one else can do it for me. No one else can do it instead of me. We are thankful. We are grateful. We are open. We are receptive, and we are responsive to the wisdom of nature. In this moment, I would like you to take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in and release. And now we're going to take this moment once again to just be still, just be quiet, be in quiet contemplation, and mindfully pay attention to everything that's going on around us, in us, through us, and as us. All of the wisdom is being imparted to us, not just by nature, but being imparted to us by our body, being imparted to us by our heart, being imparted to us by our mind and our emotions and our feelings. And just be open to whatever it is that's coming to us, whatever it is that's coming up for us. And recognize that there is truth in what we are seeing, feeling, and experiencing, the sensations that we are having, the thoughts that are feeling. And know that it's okay. Knowing that there are things that you are going to be able to recognize and things that you won't. Knowing that there are things that are going to flow in and flow out. Knowing that there are things that are going to be repetitive in the wisdom that you're receiving. And it's all part of your connection and your oneness to all there is. Take this moment and receive. And now, as we sit here together experiencing this present and perfect moment, I want you to feel encouraged. I want you to feel expansive. I want you to feel open. I want you to feel grateful for this journey you have taken, this journey of mindfulness. And honor what you have learned, what you have received, and honor your growth. Now I want you to feel yourself back in this space. Sitting in your chair that represents the support that you receive from the universe, knowing that you are one with all there is. I want you to feel your feet And wiggle your toes, your feet. It represents understanding of earthly conditions. I want you to touch your thumb to each fingertip. It reminds you of your senses and your experiences in life. I want you to finally put a smile of gratitude and thankfulness across your face. Thankfulness is a reminder of all the wisdom that you're constantly receiving in this world. And when you are ready, open your eyes.